How's it going, everybody? Goldhat here, and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be entry 18 of my Assassin's Creed Valhalla walkthrough guide, and in this entry we are going to be focusing on closing out the Lunden Arc. Our mission is going to be smashing the compass, and we will be covering the last wealth locations in London. So picking up right where we left off, we started the Lunden Arc, and we have completed the missions Walls and Shadows, Bleeding the Leech, and Firing the Arrow. Once we have completed smashing the compass, I'm going to cover those wealth locations at the top right of London right here. But first we need to head over to St. Paul's Cathedral, and that is where we are going to meet up with Stowe and Eric. Once we arrive, we will notice some protesters right outside there. We can just walk past them and come in here. We will have a cutscene, and then we will escape this building, and I will talk to you right after.
Some surly guests outside.
Eivor, we didn't see you enter.
It's about time you found each other. Stop tiptoeing around it.
Yes, I've found Stowe and he's found me. And here we are, together.
Have you stepped out today? There's a strange feeling brewing in the streets.
I've heard the shouts. The deaths of Avgos and Frieswith have angered many.
Let's hope the compass numbers among the offended.
I don't doubt it. But are we ready for him?
It's time we focus on the compass. Gather all we know and lay it out, plain as day.
Aye.
We let fly the feather dart, squeezed raven ink from a loathsome leech. Now we wait, wolf-tensed, for the master of the River Rip to return and revenge his shaken warriors.
Well, well. This one's got the gift of Odin's meat.
What's on your mind, Stowe?
We know the compass is a sailor. A captain from Francia.
And he won't like hearing he's got a leak in his hull, so to speak. With the death of the leech and the arrow, you want to hit back. But we can't know how or when.
Apart from this, the man's invisible. Coward, if you ask me.
Burn in your hell, you bloody reeves! We're pinned in!
Is there another way out?
The tower! There's an open window they can't have reached!
I'll go up. You find a way out.
Make for the steeple!
The yarn's still spun for us, my Stone. We've many years yet. Come on!
Tired? Oh! Strike with me! Coward! Open this door and face us! Let's go!
Fresh air!
Get behind if you can!
Come at me!
Take you!
Banner!
Right for that!
Spread out! We have it! Go down!
I'll stage your way!
this inferno!
Hey, fellas!
I had a view of the city from the roof. There is a new flotilla in the harbor.
The compass.
Bastard. If we commandeered the Springolds at Avgosfleet, we could rain a cloud of arrows on the invaders.
I'd sooner take the flank and go around this army to the boats. If we cut the head off this beast, the Arder's men will be easy to rout.
So the choice that is about to come up is just how you want to go about this. You will have the same fight with the compass, so it will not matter, but I'm going to go ahead and do the flank. So you make your decision, and we are ready to go kill the compass.
Kill him, and the battle's won.
I can lead you straight to him, through the reeds, like Stowe's Moses. Whatever happens, this ends tonight.
May God guide our swords and cover our backs.
Don't be reckless, little boys.
I'll see you when it's done, Erke. Count on it.
Let's go.
I can't breathe! I can't! Please help! Someone! I can't get free!
This way! The docks are burning! Take this path. You'll avoid most attention. I'll give you cover when I can.
So this beginning area of the battle, I like to just be focusing on all the people that I can take out with my bow and arrow, just so when I am fighting the compass, I don't have to worry about anybody else, and then I have a smooth sailing from there.
And leaders we were too confident. I don't suffer the same disease. I'll drown and burn every last man, woman, and child in this shithole city!
So this is the compass. Large enough to ford an ocean.
Look here, Stowe and Erke's lapdog. You've stolen me from Francia! Will none of you lift a finger to aid your master?
Burning to ash what you cannot possess. That's a child's way out.
To hell with London. Boudica was right to burn it to the ground. It's a brick-and-mortar shithouse. So bright and beautiful, set aflame. Will you rule over these cinders now? Yoke its people to your whims and needs?
You do have power here. Power you have earned.
I have finished my work in London. That's enough.
London is only a beginning. My order reaches further than your tiny boats can take you. Never forget, Trigger, my old friend. A man at sea may have gold and glory, but he is always a slave to the churning tides. We are that tide.
Next up in our objectives for smashing the compass, we need to go speak to Stowe and Eric now that we've gotten our kill, and we are going to be picking up right after that.
Iceland's dead! Relent! Relent!
There you are. The drinker we must thank for our good fortune.
How do I look? Half drowned and half burned?
Not half of either. And far better for the blood on your blade.
The compass is dead. London is yours to wreck or rebuild.
We will rebuild. We'll strengthen the walls, reunite families, and likely use less wood or stone.
Ill-timed, Erke. I'd like a quiet moment to pray.
We'll take it together.
Until our next meeting, I trust you will heed my call if I should send for you.
You came to London in search of a friend, Eivor. You found two.
Aye, Broga. And you deserve this. A silver ring for your raven perch. It was Trigger's before he gifted it to me. I say you've earned the right to wear it now.
I am touched, Erke. I'll carry it with pride.
Now that we have completed this mission, we have now completed the Arc of London, which we will get our achievement/trophy, The Order is Revealed. So up next, we are ready to give our arc back to Ranvi, but before we do that, I'm going to be covering the last few wealth locations in London. If you are looking for any of the other locations, they are going to be in the previous entry, and that's going to be entry 17, and I covered all of those at the end of the video. Now, for the ones that we did not cover last time, they're going to be on the top right corner, and I'm going to go ahead and start with this ingot chest. So once you make it to this location, we will notice above the chest is a group of guys. It's just a little camp, but there is a Goliath here. The Goliath will have the key. So we just need to take all these guys out, get the key from the Goliath after we kill him, and then we are ready to go under the water, break a wall, and then we will get our chest.
Come on, food's getting cold.
Got you!
Futile! Just die!
So from this location right here on our left is where we have to dive down and we are able to get our chest. I do want to point out a couple things about this wall and the next wall that we are going to encounter. Some of the weapons have a hard time breaking the walls under the water, so you might have to change your weapon to even something weaker or stronger. It doesn't matter, just so you can break that wall, because for instance, the blacksmith's hammer will not break this wall. Now that we have gotten our nickel ingot, there is a equipment chest and another ingot chest right over this wall. We're going to go ahead and just jump over there and get this one as well. Here is the location on our map. We're going to go ahead and start in this little graveyard area. That is the location. Once we get there, we can come over to the right, and there is going to be this contraction that we can climb up, and we are going to be able to dive down into here. Once we are in the bed of water in here, the inside will look like this. We're just going to dive down, and there are two breakable walls here. First, we are going to go for our two chests, and then we will go for our next one right after. Here is the location that we have to break through. It's a little wall. We're just going to break through that, and we are able to find two chests through this. So there will be a few things in here. There is a codex page which I'm going to show you, but I'm not going to pick up. I am going to make an entry solely based on codex pages, covering all of them, so we can just run around and get them all at one time. We just now picked up a new mask, which I'm going to go ahead and flip on now. There will be a note in here, and there will also be a key that we can pick up, and that will just open the front door. And then before we leave this area, there is one more smaller chest, which we are about to grab right now. And for that last little chest, we can just dive right back in, and we are just going to swim right through this wall, and we are able to go and get our last chest. I'm going to show you how to get out of this area as well, and then we are ready to go to Ravensthorpe. So that is how you get out of that location. Now we are ready to pull up our map, and we are just going to fast travel back to Ravensthorpe, and we are going to be talking to Randvi and turning in the Lunden Arc. Another quick FYI, last entry we covered Bleeding the Leech. If you chose to keep that leech book, we can now take it to our room in the Longhouse, and we can just put it right in front of our bed as a little knick-knack, and it will just stay there for the rest of the game. And we are just going to do that real quick. Now we're going to turn back around, go talk to Randvi, and we will start our next arc in the next entry. But there is one small mission we can do right after doing
Good
this.
to see you. London is with us, and cleansed of the Order.
Good. Hytham will be pleased.
So now that we turned in the Lunden Arc, we can go turn those coins into Hytham, and we will get a new ability through this. So I'm going to run over there and do this. There is no other meanings for this mission. We don't have to go and do anything. We just have to turn these coins in, and we will get an ability that will work for our melee and our range attacks.
The Order has been purged from London. For now, they hold no power there.
That is good news. And I would celebrate, but for the fact that Jorvik now suffers from the same infestation.
Jorvik is a city under Norse control. I should have less problem finding allies here.
That is a hopeful way of seeing it. Speak to Randvi when you wish to travel there. Do you need something?
So we have a couple options, and we are just going to give him the Order medallions. We can give him 4, and that will give us our Poison Strike, and this will be equipable on the range and the melee. It's up to you if you want to do either or if you don't want to use it at all, but now we do have Poison Strike.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
So as I turn on this new ability, I am going to be wrapping up this entry. We have completed the Smashing the Compass quest, and that is going to wrap up the Lunden Arc. We have taken that back to Randvi, and now we have gotten our new ability, which is Poison Strike, as you see here, and that is going to wrap up entry 18. And just another reminder, if you are looking for any of the other wealth locations in London, I covered those in entry 17 at the end of the video. So as always, I hope this walkthrough guide has been super helpful, and if it has been, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If you have any questions at any time, feel free to drop a comment down below, or you can hit me up personally on my Instagram. The link is in the description box, and I will see you guys next time. Goldhat signing off.